What's going on, guys? Thanks for popping into another stream. We got a lot of special guests today. We got Gabe from Review Dork and Rogue the Legacy. We'll get TMI a little bit later. How we doing, guys?
We're doing
All right.
good. Doing great.
All right. Let's see. Today was kind of nuts. This is like the second day in a row with the big red candles coming all over the place.
Yeah, we got some serious bleeding, but as Trey would say, the price is psychological, and I was just looking at just the cycles of AMC, and we had a recent run up, right? And that attracted a lot of new people, right? But well, they don't earn their ape stripes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. And so, you also have to consider, aside from whatever, the hedges might be doing is, we got new ape recruits who may have bought in at, high at 60, who really don't understand the movement. And just sort of kind of like, said, holy crap, sinking ship, if people fear what they don't understand, you see.
Right.
And, I subscribe to the 80-20 rule, pretty much everything I do, even with my guys, I put them to do some work, and it's 20% of the guys are going to do 80% of the work, right?
Mhm.
So for every time we ladder up or we hit a new channel, we're going to get some new apes. And when we fall out of that channel, expect 80% to fall by the wayside, but you're going to have that 20%, that are apes for life. And I feel like, as long as we keep finding that 20% and just keep holding, over time, yeah, we win. I mean, there's really no way out of this. I mean, if you really think about it, there's no way out of this. The math is just, you would literally have to rewrite arithmetic to
Right.
get out of this. So, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And in fact, from a fundamental perspective, AMC is kicking ass and taking names, right?
Right.
And from a fundamental perspective, from a technical perspective, we look at the chart, and for someone like for instance, let's go ahead and zoom in on there. If we get on the 4-hour daily, as you have right there, and we see the MACD, we look at the histogram, and we can clearly see the cycles, that AMC goes through, and pretty much any stock, we see the cycles, right? And it looks to me like we're approaching an end of a cycle, whether it's the next 2 trading days or 3 trading days. The thing is that you just have to believe in a process and really understand that stocks trend on cycles. And as I've said in many of my videos, price action is essentially a painting of human emotion, and so what the hedgies attempt to do is, forcefully manipulate the price and then let human emotion do what human emotion does.
Mm-hmm.
And fear is a son of a bitch. And I apologize for cursing on your screen.
No, you're good.
Your stream here, but
Doesn't matter.
this is just me. Fear is just one of those things that will paralyze you, and for a lot of people, fear, right now they're facing their biggest fear, right? They reflect on their lives, and there's so many shoulda, woulda, couldas in their lives, right? And then AMC represents that opportunity. And no, this is not going to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. But oh my God, the fear, people
Yeah.
are just they're like, oh no, is this a mistake? Should I have sold? And then you got bots and shells. And
Have you noticed the uptick in the shills over the last week on your channel? It's ridiculous.
oh my God, yes, it's damn near impossible to manage those guys. But I come to a conclusion. See, we've already essentially formed the army, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a massive army. 4.1 million apes on record, according to the CEO Adam Aaron. I would like to think that it's much higher at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes, much, much higher. And the thing is, I look at AMC and I say to myself, what's really behind that door? You see, because guys, we could all, in unison, you, me, we could all, Trey, Matt, Mass Investor, hell, even Lou, we could all coordinate early in the morning and say, guys, we're walking away from AMC, jumping on this stock, and let's run with it. Because we have the manpower to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You see? And the hedgies know that, but why are they scared of that? Or are they? You see? And we get to this point here where really what's behind, the AMC door. And, I'm going to stay true to my conviction and say that, once we have conquered the hedgies and we all have made a lot of money, we're going to have a bunch of young, rich apes who are going to come back to us and say, all right, guys, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
And you put the market on its head, you see? Now, in any other free market in the freaking world, right, it's truly based on supply and demand, right? But then, everyone tunes into, the news, they're reading the Wall Street Journal, right? And, someone's reading some articles, some editorial, what some analyst has to say. You get a couple of analysts on the same page. And through the syndication of media, you can then go ahead and mobilize a whole new set of brand new investors who otherwise would not be investing in a stock, right? That is the power that the news media has. But now the news media is literally losing that power to a bunch of Redditors and YouTubers.
Because we all just exposed them. It was like, we know for a fact what you're saying is not true.
Yeah, for the past 7 months, they've been spewing all this BS.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But the stock market always worked that way, right? I think The Wolf on Wall Street, obviously we've seen that movie, but, one of the things I remember from that movie was how, they had a call center and they were literally calling people up and saying, hey, you have to invest in the stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally how things worked back then, right? You were literally told what to invest in, and it was to the benefit of, obviously, the guy who had to play in his book, right? And who had to play in their book? The hedgies had to play in their book this time, right? They were like, we're going to short the hell out of AMC. That's to play in the book, right? And then we got a bunch of rejects. We all jump on social media and say, no, you're not doing that to us.
Exactly.
Right? And you disrupt the play in the book. You disrupt the mechanics of the market. So, there's a reason why we got 70% of the media, or the hedgies have 70% of the media in their back pocket. And that is to, again, to sway certain individuals, pitch certain individuals. It's like, how many people jumped into Palantir once they heard, ARK Investments bought?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that day. It was like a 6% day.
Is, oh my God, they bought Palantir. It's gonna fucking moon. It's, you gotta buy in now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that is the influence, that the market has had over us. I mean, for those who have 401ks or 403bs or state funds, I mean, how transparent is that even, right?
Right.
Your HR lady throws a booklet on the table and says, hey, look through your look through this. You want to invest, you want to contribute, and a lot of people are just like, wait, it's pre-tax, sure, why the hell not? And they don't really know what the fuck they're doing. They're just saying, okay, we're gonna give money blindly to a man. I don't know who came into your office and pitched a perspective.
And they're not smart. They're not the smartest individuals. Like, if you talk to these like FAs, the financial advisors, they're not the brightest people. Also, thank you so much, Norm, for the super chat. What's up, Three Amigos? Says Norm. What's up, Norm? But yeah, like those individuals that are like managing all of this money all the time, everybody thinks they're these like Einstein genius individuals. But if you actually talk to them, especially about like the AMC and GameStop situations, they're like, huh? There's what? they just don't get it. Like it's a very strange dynamic. It's like, you should know about this.
Absolutely, you should know about this, and ignorance is bliss, right? And that's the thing, again, in order to control society, you have to keep them uneducated. That's the way you control society. And what we're seeing right now is a massive education into people, thanks to COVID, you see? So, hey, I'm 40 years old. You guys are much younger than me, right? But, when I was in school, it was like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? Everybody said, I want to be a cop, a lawyer, I want to be this, I want to be that, right? And then the first thing a teacher would say, it would be, hey, well, do good in school. You could be whatever you want to be, do good in school, right?
Right.
And then in high school, now you're dealing with the pressures of, hey, you're going to go to college? What are you going to study? Right? And throughout this whole time, you're literally brainwashed without even realizing that you're groomed to be a fucking worker, so that there's manpower out there to help another man realize his dreams, you see? And no one says I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up, right? This is so freaking America.
I never thought. I was always like, in the back of my head, I was like, oh, it would be really cool to have a YouTube channel one day. And then like towards the end of like last year, I was like, oh, I should just try it out, see what happens. And now we're here. It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah. So, basically what I'm trying to get at is that, we're brainwashed, and we're, force fed, almost institutionalized thinking, that worker bee mentality, and it's literally feed them enough knowledge where they feel free, but do not feed them enough knowledge where they can start a revolt. And this is essentially what's happened now, where, the speed of information in this day and age, you know what I mean? Some posts on Reddit, you guys do videos, I do a video, and people are just absorbing information at light speed. Yeah. But then let's go back to that other point where the media had control, or used to. Because guys, for all the talk that AMC movie theaters or the movie theater business is dead, well, the cable business and the TV business is fucking dead. More people spend more time on social media than they do in front of a TV. You see?
Right. Yeah.
And so they're literally just holding onto a thread, because once media loses control to YouTubers,
exactly,
they have so much to lose. They really do.
So much. And, I really feel bad for these guys. They go ahead and they write FUD articles, and they really don't understand why. And they're writing these FUD articles because at the end of the day, they have a kid to put to school. They got a family to support, and at the end of the day, people are always going to be loyal to the dollar. They're going to be loyal to their job. They're going to say, hey, I got to write this article. I write this article. Fuck these YouTubers. Yeah. But,
the thing about school is it's like, they don't teach you, like, I'm studying finance right now in school, and like they teach you zero about how like to actually, if you want to go into like the investing realm or anything regarding like the actual financial markets, they don't teach you anything. Like it's all basic stuff, random how to calculate stuff where you could just Google it if you wanted to. Oh, Ernie says, Ape Godfather post you had got me dying, Gabe. Lol, Short the Vix, aka Timmy, and Rogue, aka Dark Wig Duck.
Yeah. Oh, the Ape Father. That today was interesting. I wasn't really trying to call him out directly, but I was. Yeah. And here's the thing, right? As long as we stand together in unity,
right?
We're able to mobilize. That is the most important part of this, right? We're able to mobilize. But if we start, creating fissures within the community and becoming, well, I'm team review dork, I'm team ape father, I'm team this. It's you know what I mean? Like, no, ape strong together, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely blatantly honest. I've never even heard the guy's name until I watched your video.
People kept bringing him up, and I was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah. This guy's going after Lou, and listen, my personal preference, Lou's a different flavor, and we all bring something unique to the community, right? Whether it's TA or whether it's the news or the latest breaking or just breaking down the rules, DTCC rules. We're all bringing something unique, but you know Lou's not my flavor, but he's a flavor for somebody else, and I have to appreciate what he brings to the community because, you know, those guys are holding for me and I'm holding for them. It doesn't really matter, right? They're holding for you, you're holding for me, right? We have this ginormous interweb of people who look to us, for guidance. But I just feel like, calling people out and saying, hey, show your position. That's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's ridiculous. Nobody owes anyone an explanation on their position. Literally nobody.
Right.
Nobody in this chat. None of us. Nobody.
Jabari, thank you for the super chats, guys. I think I missed a couple of them. Jabari, thank you. Donnie, thank you so much. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to tell you AMC to the mother effing moon, baby. Have a beautiful day, night, wherever you are. We now return to your regularly scheduled program. Oh, Ben, thank you. Just another day holding. The Matt drama is defeating today more than the price action. The interview was fine. Gabe, did you see that interview?
One more time, what was that?
The interview that Matt had on his stream today?
No, I did not get to see that. No, I did not.
It was like one of those interviews where it was somebody who has their own fund or works for a fund, so they invest based upon like a certain set of requirements, who is like also like trying to provide insight into like how the market works. But like when they say things like, oh, like fundamentals, I trade off fundamentals, we look for growth prospects, a lot of people were just like, he's a shill, get him out of here. Like I think that what people were upset about was there wasn't like pushback, like defending the AMC stuff. But at the same time, it's like information is information. It doesn't necessarily matter where it's coming from. If you're going to start bashing people that are trying to give us information, I see it the same way as like shills coming in and telling us not to buy AMC or not to hold AMC. It's like a very similar dynamic.
I pray. Oh my God, I paid a pretty penny, to get my degrees and such, and I didn't learn a fucking thing.
I didn't learn anything. Well, I've learned a couple of things. I've learned.
And with that being said, if someone's willing to offer information for free, you take it. Whether you agree with it or you don't. I think the most important thing for us is to continue to listen, because when you're listening and you're not talking, it just really allows you to just get the gears going, right? You start thinking, you start putting the puzzle together. But when you start talking, you're essentially committing yourself to just a very narrow, field of thinking. Do I like shills? No. Do I like guys telling me to sell or, getting death threats and emails, which is kind of stupid, right?
Yeah, I got a weird one the other day in the comment section. I was like, what did you just say?
Yeah, it's really weird. But the thing is that when there's so much attention, not so much on the broader markets, but on just two plays, AMC and GME, it's wild to me. It is absolutely wild to me. Now, going back to, taking in the information, guys, if anybody's going to offer you information that's absolutely free, just take it and receive it and then dissect it later. Just jot it down on a piece of paper, that's really all you have to do. That's really all I have to say about that. It's all information free,
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, also, has anybody in the chat been able to find anything about this NFT? Something was supposed to get announced at 7:20 Eastern 420 Pacific, but I looked around and I couldn't find anything on it.
Yeah, about the GameStop NFT.
Yeah,
No
Gabe, did
clue.
you see anything on that?
No, I did not. I did not see anything on that, and that was the talk yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You know that this announcement would be a catalyst for.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hear crickets at this point.
Mhm.
So
We were trying to get in front of it over here. Like I said it on like my stream and TMI stream, that like everybody needs to relax about this date and the time that this may come out, because with this specific like potential catalyst, the implications of it were so huge that we would just squeeze right away. So like when people like, I didn't really actually see people actually start to hype up the date. I just saw more confusion, which I think was almost better in this case, that we didn't just be like, oh my God, at this time on this day, the squeeze catalyst is going to come out, which at this point, I haven't seen anything.
yeah, for that, with that being said, so I subscribe to a mindset, that a man makes his own fortune, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we were waiting for the DTCC rules to be catalysts. We were waiting for these movies to be catalysts. We were waiting for so much to be catalysts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really think that the sole catalyst, or the most important catalyst in all of this, is just our conviction, because our conviction is what's going to drive us to buy more in the morning.
Exactly.
Our conviction is what's going to drive us to hold. And I really think that is the most important catalyst. And so, I tip my hat off to you guys. You guys are young guys, but man, you definitely are wearing a fucking superhero suit, because you guys are the voice. Like, not everybody relates to me, but they relate to you guys, right?
Yeah.
And
I think that's everything though. Like some people like my stuff, or some people like don't want to listen to the weird voice that I can't control when I talk in my videos. Or they'll go to like Matt, Trey, you, TMI, Rent, like all these other people. So like I think there's something for everybody.
yeah, there's something for everybody, but I really think that we really have to cue in, people just really getting in tune with their own conviction, and because that is the purest catalyst to everything.
Mm-hmm.
If think about it, right? If all of us had $500,000 dispensable income, or just liquid, and we all had the same amount of conviction, and we all just threw $500,000 into the stock tomorrow, what do you think's going to happen tomorrow? The stock's going to fucking moon.
Yeah.
Just so much buying pressure.
Yeah. Oh, there's a question in here. Thank you, Lisa, for this question. If they keep lowering our AMC price, can't they then find a way to cover it with no squeeze? Confused, not a shill, just trying to understand. I'll give my thoughts first, and then
go ahead.
I'll answer. So if they push it down, in order to do that, they're going to have to short more. So they're just adding to the amount of shorts that they would have. They're over leveraging even more. So it really is just a different starting place for the squeeze. Like they could start covering at $1, but it doesn't change the amount of shares that they're gonna have to buy back, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I also want to add that someone decides to go ahead and short at 37, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be dumb enough to try to ride it all the way down to zero. They're going to short it at 37, and then they're going to relieve themselves or relieve us of the selling pressure and get out at 33, right? There's money to be made between 33 and 37. Also, history shows that you just don't fuck with the apes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we stand proud and we stand firm, and the price action is a painting of our conviction. So yeah, you're going to have shorts come in, but they're going to go ahead and exit their position relatively quickly. I think, see, the shorts have a very short-term window, right?
Mm-hmm.
Expenses adding up, et cetera, et cetera. We have a very long-term window, right?
Yeah.
And so we're, as they say, it doesn't cost us anything to hold. You see,
It costs them everything to short.
It's like there's almost a Cold War dynamic going on between the institutions that are like really heavily shorting. It's like, well, which one of us is going to do it first? Because they know that the first one that starts to cover is going to be able to like cover at these lower prices, but they don't want to screw the other person over because then everything starts to go.
Well, what I like to think of the squeeze, the analogy I like to make is that it's a burning house. Right, the house is on fire, and these hedges are going to want to try to get out. Right, the door's only so big. You're going to have a lot of hedges burnt alive. That's really just the way I see it. Right, they're just going to be burnt alive, and us apes, we're the barricade in front of the door. There's a big exit sign, but they can't get out. Right, because they've literally just been squeezed out of, AMC stock. So, it just costs them everything to, to short. Costs us nothing to hold. And our play is just so much longer than theirs. That's the thing, right? It's just so much longer.
Exactly. And they did not cover any of their shorts from January, and they've added on to it.
Yeah,
it's just
it just gets cycled around, like cycled through. It's like, oh, there's like they may have like decreased their position a little bit, but then somebody else took those shares and shorted them again. Like,
and when they did short, it was either from $20 or below, and right now we're at 33. So anything above 20, like they're losing money on a daily basis.
Yeah. But we had some new shorts entering at 60 and 70, right? They were like, whoa, this is way too high, and. Their motivation wasn't necessarily to take AMC out of business, but their motivation was money. I mean, it's easier to make money, from 70 to 60 and 60 to 50, and 50 to 40. It's much easier. I think AMC price, has shown extreme resilience when we hung out in the $9 to $10 channel for over 32 trading days.
Right.
And then, and we're continuing to show just stubbornness and resilience, like had this been any other stock, like a clove stock, oh my.
They'd probably be out of business. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Oh, Gabe, you got a really nice message from Donnie. Donnie, thank you so much for that super generous super chat, man. I really appreciate it. You guys don't have to send those in, and really means a lot that you guys would do that. Let Gabe know that he has he gets my respect with his conviction for life. What you probably didn't know is he has a couple of disabilities that he has fought through to make it where he is. That to me shows me that this man's conviction is strong respect.
Yeah. And for those who don't really know what he's talking about, it's I'm literally just like deaf, right? So I wear a hearing aid, and I have all my life, and all my life, it was just like I was the runt of the pack. You know what I mean? I was told, well, you can't do this, can't do that. I mean, I'm a musician, for crying out loud.
Musician?
Yeah, I played the trumpet. I played the trumpet for 18 years.
Oh, nice.
A jazz musician.
Yeah, I played the saxophone. I played a bunch of instruments when I was a kid too.
That's awesome. And that's I guess the human spirit is that of just resilience, right? I mean, Jesus, just in the past 100 years, how far have we come, and how much, have we fostered innovation to the point that we're able to even do this live stream at this point.
Yeah.
And that takes a very high level of conviction. Just imagine 40 years ago, I go to you and say, hey buddy, let's do something where people can talk to each other on TV. You got to have high conviction, because everybody else is going to look at you like you're fucking crazy. Like, what do you mean talk to other people on TV?
Exactly. We got to, exactly.
And that is, just the human spirit. The human spirit, just we don't back down. It's who was it that said it? Was it Karl Marx? Adapt or die, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I think that this is just part of the evolution of the markets. It's time where the market the free market, like any other market on earth, it is literally powered by supply and demand, and people get to vote with their money, you know, not based on what some fucking analyst said. It's like, hey, just dump
Yeah.
your money in Clove, you're gonna be rich. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll dump my money in Clove, and then like the next day you're like, hey, I'm broke. What happened? Oh, you should have exited at the beginning. Sorry.
It's like at this point, it's like, who cares what they think? Like that's something that I think a lot of people are still getting to that point in like figuring out what exactly is going on. It's like the media, the talking heads can say whatever they want. I don't give a shit what they think.
Exactly. No, I don't care what they think because for the longest time, everyone's taught that whatever comes from the news, the media, it's fact. And what this has taught me for 7 months straight, that's bullshit. You got to do your own research on their facts.
Right.
Yeah.
This is getting harder each day, guys. I have a little over 14,000 shares, was up about 700,000 at one point. Wow. Is this coming? Trying to be positive. So what I would say is that the shorts have not covered yet. Nothing has changed besides the price that we're seeing on the screen.
I would have to agree 5,000%. Nothing has changed. And like I said, if you want to make this about fundamentals, well, like the movie theater industry has so many blockbusters in the pipeline.
Right.
You can't help but have a bullish outlook on something like that, right?
Right.
Too
much conviction for this not to work.
And then you got the naysayers saying streaming is the future, and I'm scratching my head like, how the fuck? Because, Netflix is a juggernaut, but it's a $4.3 billion a year business, right? And you have something like Avatar that by itself, will break box office records in multiples of billions, right?
Yep.
So
that was a great movie.
Everybody wants to get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cost of production isn't cheap. Everybody wants to get fucking paid. And the only way to assure that we maintain a high quality production, especially from Hollywood, without them cutting corners, is by making sure that they have the distribution required to make their money back. And I don't feel that streaming platforms provide enough of that distribution to assure that they get their money back.
Right.
And also with the AMC, with the fight that just took place, they literally had the UFC fight over there. Like, there's so many other things.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, more of that, and I'm hoping for like sports. Like, let's say the Super Bowl, they put that on like AMC movie theaters.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty dope.
I think pay-per-view is where they're going to be able to crush it if they can offer it at a lower price. Because if there's a free like event that you can see on the TV, why go to the theater? But if there's like a big Poirier fight,
you're right.
That's $70. But if you just go to the theater, it's $20, $25. Like that could be a really good business model. Arthur, thank you for the super chat. JT Wisco says, hey guys, I cannot wrap my head around where in the world all of these shares are coming from day after day, straight down being sold. Any thoughts on that, guys?
They're the market. Like Citadel is a market maker by itself. They can make synthetic shares like that. It's like
yeah, and eventually that lifeline is going to be non-existent.
Yeah.
Not necessarily by virtue of the DTCC rules, but by virtue of just simple accounting. At some point, you can't go so far down that rabbit hole. Like you got to imagine how many people or how many institutions are involved in this. And, the longer they expose themselves to this and let these synthetics continue to compound and compound, the further they, push themselves into a situation that it's, oh my God, I could not myself be some money manager and, continue to just take those risks, with a blind eye. At some point, I'm just going to say, okay, look at, we cannot keep, it's not sustainable. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, see, I've talked to a bunch of like financial advisors, money managers and stuff, and like they're always like, it's mind-boggling how they can find ways to keep kicking the can down this long. But we do have something from Ernie that I did see this today. I'm glad the SEC finally said they're going after fraudulent short selling meme stocks since SPAC is all set. There was like a letter sent back because somebody emailed like their state representative that said like the SEC was looking into like overshorting of like the quote meme stocks. I can try to look for it on my Twitter. If you guys have that screenshot, just DM it to me on Twitter.
I thought that when there was the GameStop earnings report or something like that, I thought there was like a disclaimer that was in there that stated that.
It might have been. Like, we've all been speculating that the SEC has been investigating this. I mean, they probably watch a lot of our videos too. But what people I don't think they understand is that it's gonna take so much time. Like, we know the BTIG Rich Greenfield, like where Rich Greenfield used to work, the naked short selling lawsuit for actions that were done in 2016 and 2017 got like announced this May. So it's gonna take a lot of time for them to really build out this case.
Yeah. Again, I really feel like, these are things that take time because, even though you pass certain rules or regulations, you still need the infrastructure to enforce those rules and regulations. And so those infrastructures need to be built out. And so it does take time. So at this point, it's just a buy, hold, buy. But what I want to say, guys, is like, thank you for having me on. I have to break out right now, but send me a link to your next live, and I promise I'll hang out with you and have a beer with you guys. And
you got to come on for Power Half Hour. That's when it gets wild. We read like, I feel like you do live streams, right? Yeah. So like when people will just say like wild random things in the chat, like that 1.5 hour is when we just like mess around and we just read them and have a good time.
We actually read those.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll definitely jump on with you guys again this week.
Awesome.
Definitely have some fun with you guys. But yeah, I just got to break out now. So
awesome.
Thank you guys
for coming on.
You do. Thank you guys for all you do. And for those who are watching, you guys are just watching two very brilliant young men. And just really, really happy that you guys are part of the community.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow Gabe on Twitter or on YouTube yet, it's Review Dork on YouTube. And then what's your exact Twitter handle? Is it just Review Dork?
Yeah, just Review Dork.
Cool. Awesome. Make sure you guys go give Gabe a follow.
All right.
Follow and subscribe. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy.
See you, Gabe.
Yep. Bye.
Whew, that was awesome. Z Akbar. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. 2008 ruined my family. I am here for payback. Every day I collect shares. This is not going to end well for hedge funds. Payback is a bitch. Thank you, man, for that super chat. Loco, what's up, man? Oh, I just saw it. Did you see it, Rogue?
I didn't, but that dude like fired me up for that.
Yeah.
You just said. But yeah, no, that was really cool. I'm waiting for it to pass, to actually catch up.
Yeah, it happens. It really. I sent it to you. Yeah, I honestly, Ernie, I've got it, but I'm technologically incapable, and I'm literally gonna Google search how to zoom in on this setup that I have right now. Yeah, let's see.
Hold on a second.
Gabe is great. Gabe's awesome. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have him back on.
Wait, who? What message?
It's the letter back that talks about the SEC investigation. So we're gonna pull that up right now. I have to figure out how to zoom in. Oh boy, that seems like I'm gonna click the wrong button.
Oh.
No, like it's literally giving me like a million buttons to press to like zoom in, and I just don't know how.
Bro, you're joking right now, right?
I don't know how to zoom in. This is a problem every single time I stream. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this now. I'm telling you guys, it's bad. Yeah, that didn't work. Sent to Rogue also. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Actually, that's not going to work. Big screen now since the market is closed. Go big screen? No. Oh, you're right. The market is closed, but no, like we like to keep them up. Let's see. Control plus sign. That would be really helpful.
I still don't see
that didn't work either. You guys are not helpful.
Did you guys time them out?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
The money I used for my AMC stock was free money from the government. So I'll go to the bank for a nice withdrawal someday. No hurry. Nice.
What was even said?
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing really. Y'all need to watch the Bernie Madoff documentary entirely. Watch how much the entire fiasco can 100% relate to Ken Griffin or Citadel. Ooh, antics. We might have to do that this weekend when I've got some free time. Fifi, what's up, man? Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's a Mac, so I'm struggling. It gave me like 8 million things to...
All right.
Oh, boy. All right, let's see if we can do it. Oh. There we go. Wait. Hold up. That's the most annoying thing ever. It zoomed in on the background. Well, that's too bad. But what it says is the SEC is investigating all of those, the overshorting of meme stocks. But we know it's going to take a while.
Right.
Anyone watching after hours? Yeah, right here. We're closed, though. Yeah, we're done. Let's do AMC closed at 32.25. GameStop 158.
It closed on a green handle.
Yeah. Pam, thanks for popping in. I just don't see that option. I think you guys are talking to yourself in the chat. To zoom in on browser, hit control mouse scroll. Yeah, it's not working.
What are you trying to do?
Zoom in.
To what?
I'm trying to zoom the... Like, I can't, like...
What are you on right now?
Hold up. Oh, wait, I actually got it now. Let me see.
You can, like, right-click on
I actually have it. So now I'll read it to everybody. Dear blank, for contacting me with your concerns about stock market manipulation, the Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating potential fraud surrounding the sale and shorting of, quote, meme stocks. The SEC recently stated that its staff continues to monitor the market in light of the ongoing volatility in certain stocks to determine if there have been any disruption of the market, manipulative trading, or other misconduct. So they're on it, guys. Hugh, thank you for the super chat, man. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? I would, but I'm doing this thing called streaming, and I don't think that would be good for everyone.
Are you sure?
And yeah, shout out to everybody sending in the super chats, guys. Thank you guys so much, and thank you all for hitting that like button. It just helps people get some more people in here. Sherry, thank you for the super chat. We need to bring back old-fashioned drive-ins, especially with all of the blank going around. Sherry, there's a drive-in actually right by my college, and I've been there one time. It's pretty cool. They have like a bunch of screens. They're not investigating any. Manuel, you're not going to know like if they're investigating until they actually come out with a lawsuit and says, hey, we filed these charges. They're definitely investigating. Because like they know they're not stupid. If all of us can figure out what's going on and the potential implications of when these things squeeze and what it could possibly do to the broad market, they like have to investigate.
Yeah, it's like what's it called? Normally, in these circumstances, an investigation, you don't hear about an ongoing investigation until it's completely over. That's when the news comes out about, oh, there was an investigation.
And think about it. If they come out and say we're investigating, what do you think the hedge funds are going to do? They're just going to hide it. They're just going to hide it even more. Ben Levine, thank you so much for another one, man. The files are in the computer. I'm not really sure what that's referring to. Vix, I love you, but you are naive. Sean, the only reason why I'm saying that I have a feeling that they're investigating is because they've already investigated naked short selling lawsuits with BTIG. And these are just even bigger.
This is the actual real dude that popped in here? Oh.
Yeah, it was the real one.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Loco.
Oh man,
Loco, maybe I'll hop into Twitter Space this weekend, but only if you're hosting it. The SEC only, yeah, I don't know about that. And it doesn't matter. Like, SEC involvement doesn't really matter to us. If that makes, like, them coming in and like investigating, who cares? Shorts haven't covered. The SEC isn't going to make the shorts cover. That's not going to be the catalyst. So it's like, it's just like an extra thing that could help create a fairer market after this is all over. TV show Billions. Yeah, I love Billions. Yeah, thanks for all you guys coming in here and hanging out. Check Coinbase for GameStop. It is there. They have like a tokenized thing on there. I don't think it's the NFT. Rogue, did you drink the apple orange juice from Dr. Vix?
First of all, that entire statement just sounded wrong.
See, I know you drank it because that's why you're feeling better.
But I didn't. I didn't drink it though. Can we get some push-ups from Rogue?
That was
are you guys what's it call it?
Oh, Ben, it's in Zoolander. I haven't seen that one.
What?
His super chat files are in the computer. Had to do with the movie Zoolander, and I have not seen that.
Okay, I have seen it, but I actually I don't remember that part. I'll tell you what I do remember. Dodgeball.
Oh God!
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a wrench.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to the
mods. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge traffic.
Are you guys Canadian? Nah, I'm from the States.
Same states, Illinois actually specifically.
Somebody asked me to check the chart of AMC to see if we've squeezed yet. This is AMC on the left, and no, we have not. And the shorts also have not covered. So let's pull up Ortex.
Oh, there it is, dropping them bombs of knowledge.
Yeah. Wait, that was wrong. I clicked the wrong. Oh. Clicked the wrong thing. I haven't seen everybody yelling out for an Ortex update yet, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands.
All right, I'm going to do some push-ups.
Oh, boy. I see who's in the chat now. Kenny G's personal fluffer. He's back. Thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody sending in super chats and dropping a like on the video. It means a lot to us. Well, all of us content creators really appreciate all of you guys. So Kenny G's personal fluffer says, well, it finally happened today. Oh, God. Throat locked up and hyperextended both my wrists. Looks like I'm out of a job. Good thing Review Dork is my stepdad. Oh, boy. Are you guys envious of Matt Core's super chat? No. That dude deserves it. He's one of the hardest working people in the ape community. Trey and Matt have the most insane work ethics that I've seen. So Ortex, we're at a utilization of basically 93%, which is utilization's the amount of shares that institutions are willing to lend out versus the amount that have been loaned out already. And we're seeing a difference right now between the shares on loan. The percentage of the free float on loan is at 19.59%, and the estimated short interest as a percentage of the free float is 15.52. Now, recently, we saw the actual short interest get pretty close to the actual number of the free float on loan. So, it could be that there's a weird They just returned shares that weren't shorted, or they're just shorting the absolute heck out of AMC right now, which would make a lot of sense. Why is that not a legit question? Why would I know the answer? Trey Subway Crumbs, what's the question? I don't see it. Dun dun dun. Coinbase has GameStop tokenized stock. Price matches the stock market. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how the tokenized version of the stock like affects the actual stock. It shouldn't really have an effect, but who knows? We'll do some more research on that.
Oh, that was better.
Oh, let's see if we can get Jackson in here.
Oh, boy. 50.
You did push-ups? I didn't even see it.
So quick, right?
Yeah, you're speeding it up over there. Did SSR trigger? Yep. I don't necessarily care about SSR at all. Here's why. Say they at the beginning of the day, they get like, I don't know, 10, like 600,000, let's just say even number a million shares to short. They take out the loan for all of those shares at the beginning of the day. When SSR isn't on, all of those different institutions that got those shares are like shorting wherever they want to short. Like they're picking their price and they're coming in. It's spread out, not evenly, but it's spread out more. With SSR on, you can only short on upticks. So that means when the stock is going up is the only time that you're supposed to be able to short it. But they still have the same amount of shares. It just like shortens the window of when they can actually short. So when we see these upticks on SSR, they have to, like, if they want to short, they're all going to pile in on those upticks, which is why we see a little bit of momentum and they get knocked right back down. Can hedgies bypass the SSR rule? Yeah, with short exempt, I believe.
Yeah. You're right. So I don't
Governing
even pay
bodies.
attention to it.
Yeah, governing bodies like the SEC are moved by money. Let's say SEC is actually investigated. Wouldn't and couldn't they give secret recommendations on how to hide shorting? No, we've already seen it. We've seen the SEC documents on how they hide shorts. And then also what happens a lot with the SEC is that the guilty counterparties will not admit guilt, but they will pay a fine. But it just depends on the violation. So they'll just be like, yeah, whatever, I'll pay a fine. It would be extremely painful.
It would be extremely painful.
How long was Review Dork here? He was here for about 40 minutes. About 30, 40 minutes. He'll be back though, 100%. We're gonna send him the link every night. Whenever he can hop on, he'll hop on when he can. Aren't certain staff former hedgies too? Yeah, but think about it. There's two schools of thought. If you're a hedge fund, if you're like a hedge fund trader and you then go work at the SEC, one of the theories is, hey, the hedge funds want an inside guy at the SEC so they can figure out what's going on and try to get around it. Two, you've seen all of the BS that's gone on at these funds and you're like, I've had enough and I want to try to make our markets better. I would guess that the first option is more likely.
Get him in here.
Get who in here?
Get him in here.
TMI? Is he here? There he is. What's up, buddy? Trey just put up the best video. Mad love to this community. Trey always puts up great videos. If Adam Aaron had not handed off the shares to Citigroup behind the scenes, then AMC would have ripped to the triple digits and higher 6 weeks back. Brandon, if you remember the big 43 million share offering, once that was concluded, that was the first run up that we saw. And then we got knocked down a little bit and then we ripped. Danny Williams with a super chat. Thank you, man, for Rogue doing push-ups. Jeez. Get Jackson Hunter on so we can explain the GME NFT thing. He will probably make a video about that. That would be my guess. Hey, you guys are pretty cool. Thank you. You're pretty cool too, Scotty.
Scotty doesn't know. Oh,
Did the NFT thing already happen? Did I miss it? No.
I think we all missed it.
No. I'll pull up Jackson's tweet. So it appears the July. I'll just pull up the actual tweet. That's easier. So it appears the July 14th launch date of GameStop's NFT was simply a placeholder. 5 days ago, Matt Feinstone, head of blockchain at GameStop, said this. Hi, HB. There is no date set in stone. The team has come together nicely since we deployed that little reveal/request for applications and now are busy building. This is why we said to not put too much weight on it. No, I have not seen Jackson's video yet. How's everybody feeling after today, though? I haven't really gauged the sentiment in here. I saw in my comment section on my most recent video the shills going absolutely apeshit. Like they were going nuts.
Yeah, I had one on my YouTube video, and I'm like a nobody on YouTube.
Big dog on Twitter, though.
Heck, yeah. But on YouTube, a nobody.
Oh, God.
Yet I had someone. It's like weird.
Hugh. Jeez.
Yeah, wait, what's his name?
Oh my God, Hugh, thank you for the super chat, man. Is it weird to think that somebody somewhere is holding you in their hands and going to the bathroom right now? Not me, but somebody. Somebody is staring deep into your eyes lovingly and going to the bathroom, but not me, though. Hugh.
Okay, so it's him, right?
Yeah, it happens. Let's see. How much of the stock is actually owned by retail apes? What percentage do we need to have to own before they pay up? As of the last time, I think it's over 80% is what retail investors own.
Yeah, and that was really as of June 1st. That was as of June 1st, though.
Yeah.
So.
Or June 2nd, I think it was.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Sounds better. That was as of June 2nd.
Talk about what brokers don't reroute buy orders in the dark pool. It's not the brokers. It's the market makers. That's something that we need to make clear. The brokers are not necessarily sending the buy orders to the dark pool. Yeah. It's the market makers. Because what happens in payment for order flow is that the market makers and those types of entities are paying for those orders to come to them. And they make a little, like less than a penny on each trade that comes in. But when they get that order, they're supposed to send it to the exchange, but they can just hold it or send it to the dark pool to be filled. Let's see here. We probably own 200%. That's a theory. Slap the like as if it was a hedgy. Hayden, that's funny. I've been hearing all this extreme price action has to do with the sheer amount of puts this week and next week out of the money. It could be, but at the same time, this is a very similar move to what we saw in January. Rip up, come down, rip up, come back down to a slightly higher level. I think that it's very possible that we see these stair steps up, but they're going to be more aggressive each time. That's just a theory. There's either the short time period where we're going to squeeze theories that come out, or there's like, it's just going to take a long time for us to stair step our way up. But again, none of us know when this is going to happen, and nobody knows how high it's going to go.
Someone, what is this? Bobby Miller. Rogue, did you do the voiceover for TMI's intro? Maybe.
Isaiah Lopez, thank you so much for the super chat, man. This is for all the new apes that have doubt. I buy and hold for you. Stay hold to your why. To stay true to why you are doing this. Future generations will appreciate it, apes.
Remember your why and know your worth.
STV, thanks for doing these live streams. Anytime. These are mainly just to make sure everybody's on the same page, and just to explain like what's going on, because I know in the videos it's just me talking for like 9 to 12 minutes and there's no like back and forth. But I think the streams give us like an opportunity to really.
Yeah, no, you get to actually interact with your audience, and it's really cool. Since the moment that you've actually done these, you have been, really helping out a lot of people. Like, and in the now, it's not just like, it's not just your videos, but it's cool. Doing a great thing, my guy.
Thank you, man. You got to start posting more on YouTube. If you guys don't follow Rogue on YouTube, it's Rogue the Legacy, all one word. So definitely do that.
I'm gonna post as much as I do right now.
I'm
the Twitter guy.
Yeah, Rogue's the Twitter genius. What's up, Vigilante? STV, the real important question is Reese's Puff or Fruity Pebbles? Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puff, Reese's.
STV is my new Y. Oh, thanks, 007.
That's perfect.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch all the way, Becky G. Are we going to start doing this now?
Honeycomb. Come on now.
Nah, the best cereal is Captain Crunch with the berries.
No, actually, you know what the best one is? If you've ever had this before, Waffle Crunch or Waffle Crisp. Don't tell me you've never had it.
That is a good one. Wait, what about Big Dog? Big Dog's working right now, I think. He's been busy at work. All right, let's save it for a power half hour.
What? Cereal?
Yeah, or we just do it. That's fine. Is this finished? No, we go for a while. Rogue on a break the last few days? No, Rogue's been sick.
And I'd still hop on these damn things.
Exactly.
But now I'm in my office.
What did we need to go?
Downstairs.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the Goldman Sachs stuff? Them liquidating 25% of their equity portfolio.
Bro, that is insane. That is still insane.
Let's see. Do you guys think that's bullish or bearish for the entire stock market?
Ooh, let's see. I won't even say anything.
Bulls in the chat for bullish, bears in the chat for bearish, obviously. STV, if we rewind the clock 2 months ago, everyone's talking about Lambos and had $1 million dreams. Now it's doom and gloom. So let's do some fantasizing. It will help push up the price, trust me. Well, also, if you told everybody 2 months ago that we would have gone to 70 and came back down to the $30 range, you know what they would have said? Okay, that's awesome. We're trading at 8 right now.
Yeah, true. But yeah, let's fantasize.
Yeah, people are saying bullish for AMC. I agree. I think bearish for the market. Colton, thank you for the super chat, man. Is it better to be patient and get what you desire in the right time than have it thrust upon you when you are not ready? Enjoy the journey. Colton, that's a great way to think about it.
Yeah.
Are the institutions selling? Goldman Sachs sold.
So they didn't sell everything
of their. Yeah, they didn't. They probably didn't sell AIM. Like I don't. That's irrelevant. Like they're just delevering because everybody's wildly over leveraged right now. And here's the thing that you got to understand. So if you're first in the sell off, you may miss some of the next leg up, but you're locking in a portion of your gain. Now, what's happening right now is that there's so many new retail investors in the market that they're supplying the bids for Goldman Sachs to dump on. So Goldman's just selling at the bid and they're like liquidating a lot of their position. But when the massive wave of delevering comes in, when these institutions realize that they have too much leverage, that's when the bids start to go away. And here's why. If the market starts to really crumble, nobody wants to buy, they want to sell. So when those bids go away and there's even more selling pressure, the market just continues to go down even further. Who cares about the market? All I see is AMC. That is not the best way to think about it because one, the market is as a whole is very relevant to AMC because the market starts to crumble. We're going to see forced liquidations and then like most likely they're going to have to cover their shorts because of that. And we're going to see major correction. Can you talk about how Goldman sells first again? Is this a common trend in previous history? D Rich, Thank you. I did not mention that. The last time that they did this in a big way was right before 2008. Did you see the video regarding BlackRock and the ETF? I did. The only thing I saw is that because BlackRock is involved, they're doing that. That's all I got from it. So who knows? Agree, market crumble is good for AMC and GameStop. Yes, and there's a concept of beta. So beta tracks basically how a given stock will move, and how correlated it is to the market. So if it's over 0, it's positively correlated. So if the market goes up, the given stock will go up. But if the beta is negative, then if the market goes up, then the other stock is supposed to go down. And if the market goes down, this other stock is supposed to go up. Now, in AMC's case, I've seen AMC's beta at -17, which is massive, -5, which is still huge, and -3. All those numbers are deep in the negative. Can somebody let me know what happened with the GME announcement? Nothing happened, Nelson. There was no announcement. Oh, Lisa. Lisa's birthday? Let's see. Where is Lisa?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, Lisa, happy birthday.
And whoever else's birthday it is, it's not included. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. Yeah, we got to start doing that.
The happy birthday.
Say happy birthday. It's just happy birthday every day. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. That way you cover all the grounds for that day, because there's probably bound to be one person that day that has a birthday, whether they're watching the stream then or watching it later.
Matt Software as Weeble says AMC has a positive beta. Not true. On the Bloomberg terminals, it's -17. On an analytics software that supplies hedge funds with data, it's -3. And on TradingView, it's -5. On Yahoo, the most unreliable source is the positive beta, I think, which is most likely old. Mike V says Rogue didn't sing me happy birthday. What's up with that? You didn't sing my guy happy birthday, Rogue?
What? He didn't announce it was his birthday.
He did the night before. Oh, somebody says I need a who is Gary Gensler.
Who's Gary Gensler?
Oh, do you guys want to see some really funny tweets that were making fun of Rogue?
Oh my God! Yeah. Show him. Maybe show the one that was about. Were you on it too?
I didn't get put on it, I don't think. Which,
okay, dude, what about
that would have been funny. I'm trying to find it now. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it is this thread.
Show him the very first one.
I like the that one's my favorite.
The one where
this is awesome. So Kong posting, if you guys don't already follow him on Twitter, definitely go give him a follow. He's got a lot of great info, but he was just like making jokes last night on Twitter. And he goes, "Mom, can we have some trades tray?" Quote, "We got trades at home. Trades at home." It's just Rogue.
Yeah, he what's it called? All the things that he made last night, it was towards people that he actually like fucks with. So it's nothing bad against anybody. It's all fun. And
zoom the.
I really like the one. I like the one where the guy was walking in and he was like, "Hey, Rogue, I have some DD here."
Yeah, that was funny. AMC has a negative. So Yahoo AMC has negative beta. Update your website. Yeah, okay, so it's all negative beta then, because I heard of people saying that Yahoo's had it as a positive beta, but the Bloomberg terminal had it on negative. We are in the lowest RSI record for AMC. We're going to explode very soon. Oh, we could. What are we, 19 on the 3 month? Yeah, what is this? Yeah, 19.5. Need STV and Rogue to hop in a COD lobby with me live and talk AMC. We could do that this weekend. If I buy a super chat, can I send you a picture of a letter from TD Ameritrade forced closing AMC positions? You can just send it to me. You don't have to send me a super chat to send me a thing on Twitter.
Yeah. What?
You can just send it to me. What does that mean? What does what mean? Today was a lot of suck, but we will go back up. It's a test of patience. This is getting down so low that apes are grabbing it up like crazy. I can't see it dropping more. I think they're going to try to push it down to as low as they can possibly get it. Because what their goal in their mind is to make people think that, one, the squeeze happened and it's over, and two, they're trying to scare retail and the people that bought in higher. Because when AMC started ripping, it had those massive gain days. Obviously, more people are going to come in because they saw AMC going. They think it can go higher in the near future. There's that little bias that everybody has. It's like, not everything that is happening in the past is, if there's a trend happening in the past, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue to happen in the future. So people pile into the stock. They drop it back down, let it come back up a little bit, consolidate, and then they're really hammering it right now. Can share lending be good for this squeeze? The only way that share lending is good for this, like, there's positives and negatives to literally everything in this situation. So hypothetically, if BlackRock loaned all of their, or the majority of their shares out to the hedge funds to short, and then all of a sudden they said, hey, I want my shares back, then it would force them to cover, like a forced buy-in. But like, I don't think that's it could be happening, but who knows? They could be playing.
Listen to this. So this is from one of my buddies. He says, yo, bro, check the MACD on the 5-day chart and 4-hour interval. We have a -3 there, which is really good for our case. We've been in the -2 or in the negative 2 times before, and both were when we ran up. However, never this deep, only at -1 or a -0.05.
Rogue's doing some technicals over there. I like it.
I don't know anything about what I just said. That's why I'm telling you. Because I know you understand it. But I mean, it seems good to me in my brain. It seems like a good thing.
Yeah.
Basically saying that the MACD on the 5-day chart, it's the highest negative that it's been for.
Are all of my subs STV mods? I have a lot of mods. Because people will be like, oh, I mod for Matt. That can you mod me? And then I'll see it. Like, I'll see them like having modded for Bad. And I'm like, oh, of course. And then I have all of TMI's mods. And then people will be like, oh, I mod for Trey. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, what's up, Fuzzy? Shout out to the mods. You guys do great work.
Hey, anyone? So did you understand what I was saying or no?
Sort of. I'm not too, I mean, I know the basics of the MACD, but like technicals aren't really what I use to make my trades.
Where's TMI?
Like, he's coming, I think. He'll come. He'll whenever he's done fighting Batman, he'll make his appearance.
Oh, okay, all right. You know,
what is your opinion on the high volume of put options, and do you think it's part of the hedging strategy? Okay, a lot of people think about puts in the wrong way. They're not short. Puts aren't shorting. They make money when the stock goes down. They gain value as the stock goes down. But think about what the definition of a put contract is if you buy it. So a put gives you the right, but not, or the right, but not the obligation to sell 100 shares of stock, keyword sell, at a certain price on or before a specified date. So if you own a bunch of shares of a given stock and you want to kind of create your own price floor, like puts are literally insurance. So say the stock is trading at 100, you bought in at 80, but you want to make sure that you can capture your gain at 95. So you buy a put at 95, you're guaranteeing that you can sell a 100 share block at that price. Federal tax credits will help to push AMC up. Possible. Very possible. Who knows though? A lot of people are like the effects from last year are most likely not over. People are still struggling. So the fact that they're getting that tax credit early, a lot of people may need to just pay off their bills. They might have other obligations that they need to meet, and they may not be able to buy more shares at this point. But at the same time, they could. Dun, dun, dun. Did not know that. Thanks for the info. Yeah, anytime. Let's see. They think people that bought in at a high price will get paper hands, but when they average down instead of selling, the hedgies will poop themselves. Options are getting smashed every week. Would you recommend everyone to buy shares instead to expedite the MOAS? Okay, I've seen this argument a lot that options are useless in the squeeze. That's not, well, it's not, that's, I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but this is kind of revolving around that. Yeah, buying shares is going to help with the buying volume that could, if they're not just being completely routed all into the dark pool, could help with the buying pressure in the stock and maybe push the price up because people are going to be willing to buy shares at like a stair-stepping price. But options, once we have that price going up, options provide that extra boost to the price movement to the upside. Because when you have a bunch of options contracts that are going to get close to the money or in the money, what the institutions who sold those options to you have to do is a process called delta hedging in order to be directionally neutral on that position. Because when you sell a naked call, which is just selling a call without owning the shares, you're selling the right to someone else to buy shares of stock from you at a certain price on or before a specified date. So say for AMC right now, it's trading at 32.25. That's what it closed at in the after hours trading period today. Say that you're an institution who sold an $80 strike, but let's just say, for example, we squeezed over the next time horizon for when that options contract is going to expire and we go to, I don't know, 50,000. You have to, the institution that sold that option has to, if they get exercised, buy those shares at that hypothetical $50,000 mark and then sell them back to that person at 80. So in order to not have that happen to them, because the potential max loss on that contract is limitless because the stock can technically go to infinity, they'll start to buy contracts in proportion of the deltas. So the delta tracks the rate of change that your options contract should appreciate per $1 move in the stock. So it changes. So let's say they start delta hedging at like the delta of 0.7. So they buy 70%. They hedge 70% of all of the options, which means they're going out and buying shares to cover 70% of those options. But then the delta goes to 8.8. So then they have to buy another 10% of those. Then it goes to 0.85. Then they have to buy another 5% of all of those shares. So do we need to also exercise? What if we can't actually can't afford to actually exercise? That's really up to you. But options by themselves, buying and selling them, like flipping options for premium, does not affect the share price. In some cases, you'll see options like sweeps come in where a massive order will come in and people who trade based off sweeps will start buying the stock and it pushes up. But typically options, when you buy and sell them, do not affect the stock. When you exercise them, it does. It would if you're exercising calls, it should give more buying volume and push the share price up. The hedgies are cornered and fighting. Oh boy, some people are only in AMC for the super chats. Nobody has to send a super chat ever. Like ever. You do not have to. Like people like that say don't do this. It's just telling people what to do with their money. It's like you don't need to tell other people how they choose to spend their money. Like you don't have to send a super chat, but at the same time, don't go around telling people like to spend their money. Like it's the same thing as a shill coming into one of our comment sections or live chats saying AMC's done, don't buy it, sell. It's like the same exact thing. Ron Allen, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. You guys don't have to do that, but thank you so much. What's up, gents? In meetings all day. My entire team is in AMC. We saw AMC plummeting and started to laugh. Time to buy. Anything important happened today? Not really. We have some like developments with the overall market with like Goldman Sachs earnings coming out and basically them saying that they've sold 25% of their equity positions like in their trading an investment arm, which signifies like bearish times coming for the overall market, but nothing really happened with AMC. Spa needs to be on Mod Squad. Hella Bliss, I'll trust you on that one. I'll throw a mod. Let's see. I don't see them. Isaiah, thanks, man. Don't tell me how to spend my money. STV, what are your expectations or forecasts for tomorrow's market activity? I think it's equally as possible that we see a big red day again as we could see a big green day again. At this point, it's going to be hard to tell where the stock is going. Like it's very hard to tell. I bought a lot when it was in the high 50s just because I wanted to. Now I'm buying in the low 30s because it's cheap and I can average down. Matt Callan, nice. Good luck. Bought a few more today. I'm not scared. This happened to GME. Yes, it did. GME is still fully in play, though. Oh, thank you, Aubrey. Speaking of shills, they were out in full force. I had to block so many of them today. It was crazy. If you guys read the comment section on my last video, you're going to be like, oh my God, the shills are literally everywhere. It's hilarious. I can't delete them all. At some point, they won't be able to drop the price anymore. What will they do after that? Cover their shorts. Ah, Hella Bliss. Yes, I got that. Let me see. There we go. Scott, thank you for the super chat, man. This is all manipulation. We are still buying. Yeah, I buy shares every chance that I get. Once I have settled cash in my account, I've actually gotten better at not just like right as I get the cash, just buying shares, like waiting for strategic entry points. But yeah, every chance I get, I'm buying. CT, yeah, the amount of shares in an ETF is like a last ditch effort to short a stock. They're not going to be able to short it and push it down more, from my understanding, than just taking out direct loans of the shares and then shorting them that way. I think there are plenty of buyers out there waiting for a bottom. Yeah, Mike V. There are definitely people waiting with some cash on the sidelines. Can't really be mad at shills right now. Lots of people lost thousands of dollars on this. Some of us are just more patient than others. I bought 30 more today. Yeah, that brings up the point of like, I get where everybody is coming from, the people who bought in at the high. Like, I get it. You have an unrealized loss. This is like what I talked about in my video today. Like, there's that unrealized loss that I get. It's hard to look at. But what I would suggest to those people, if there's any new apes in here, definitely try to do your best to learn about exactly what is going on. Learn about what a naked short is and why that's so bad. Learn about how FTDs happen, like what exactly is a failure to deliver. Learn about options. Learn about all of these things. It would take us too long for us to explain everything in like a video or a live stream. But like if you guys have any specific questions that you want answered, then just drop them in and we'll answer. Key term, unrealized. Yep. It's not a realized loss. You don't actually take the loss until you sell it. That's not financial advice. That's just how it works. Dark pools. Rogue, you're eating a salad? What happened to the smoothies? Wall Street Viking, there you are, man. Thank you for the super chat. You guys don't really need to send it. Like, thank you so much for all these super chats, guys.
It's chicken, really. My guy.
Oh, it's chicken. Somebody said chicken. Salad that I couldn't see.
Well, they're wrong.
Wall Street Viking, can't wait to meet you later, man. I bought my first 100 shares at 17 on February 1st. The next day, it was down to 6. I was patient, and then I bought at the top again here, and I'll be patient now. Awesome. Ron Allen, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm positive there's a 50% chance the stock will go up or down. Told TMI this is all psychological warfare. Military does this. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. They're 1,000% to mess with the heads of retail. Yeah,
they're trying to get in your guys' heads.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that I have seen change over the past week in terms of like the DD have shorts covered. The only thing that's different is the price that we see on the screen.
I like it. Also, shout out to Wall Street Viking. I was muted when I said shout out.
Oh, I lost 40 G's. I'm still here. Unrealized. What are you still up, though? I've seen a lot of people today say, like, oh, I'm down this much from when we were at the top. It's like, well, the important number is how much you're up overall.
I like that.
To all the new apes, don't worry. We are holding for you. Yeah, I'm holding for all of you guys. They're more scared of us. They're not going to admit it, but yeah. The retail investor movement is the biggest threat to Wall Street's pockets right now.
I'm holding for new apes and the old apes. Holding for all of you.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. What I just said, the retail investors are market makers, Wall Street's biggest threat if payment for order flow is then outlawed and they can't make money off our trades. They can't front run us.
Mm-hmm.
AMC Vigilante is still up 329%. That's awesome, man. Congrats. I'm a June ape, so I'm already red right from the get-go. It's okay because I can buy more shares now. Can you explain the position cost distribution on Webull and how they attacked us the hardest, where we bought the least? Dennis, I'll have to look into that. I haven't seen that. Do you guys know if Fidelity and JP Morgan do payment for order flow? Fidelity, no. JP Morgan, not sure. I would assume not. Because JP Morgan, I think, also has plans to opening up their own clearinghouse. I've heard rumors of that. Let's see.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And it's gone. From South Park. You know that reference.
I don't watch South Park. I've seen one episode.
All right. That's fine. I just won't reference South Park.
Fidelity does do payment for order flow?
No.
I don't think so.
No, they don't.
Pretty sure they don't.
They don't.
716.
There's actually, there is a post out there. I would have to scrounge through somewhere, or maybe one of you have it. There's a post I remember seeing, and it had all of the different brokerages and whether or not they had payment for order flow. And someone posted that probably a week ago. So
SCB watched Disney. SCB wasn't allowed to watch Nickelodeon. Short the Vix, just thanks, you guys are keeping this calmer than it could be. Yeah, that's the goal. There's nothing wild going on here. There's no oh, new dilution. That's not a thing. There's no new bad news. The only stuff that's coming out from AMC has been good news. Mm-hmm. Bought GME today, hoping AMC goes lower to load the boat. Awesome, Ron Allen. Ooh, Bag. Thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. What about CD & Co. owning your shares and using them as collateral to short against you? That just sounds like rehypothecation, which is technically not supposed to happen, but they can do it anyway when they really need it. But I'll look into that. I think Rogue, you know all about CD & Co., right?
No. I forgot.
Somebody does. Somebody's looked way into it. Maybe I did at one point. It sounds familiar,
I remember. I think we all did, and I remember doing it.
Yeah.
And we were sitting here and we were looking into it. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that we look at all the time. Sometimes we can't just remember exactly off the top of our head.
Hella bliss. A rogue will not be twerking. Like, let's just state that right now.
Please, when's next support after 32? We're gonna get TMI to. If TMI comes on, he'll do some technicals. If TMI can't come on tonight, then he will be live tomorrow early, 6:30 a.m. Is pretty sure when he starts. He does the pre-market, but he's also going into the market hours now, so you guys get to see more of TMI's live streams. Somebody says next support after 32 is 54.
There it is.
Hey guys, can you explain how hedgies can short and short and short again and again? When are they going to have margin calls? They have been. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that people don't necessarily understand, and why we get so much like hate for saying that there's margin calls are coming or they have been happening. One, there's not going to be a notification or a reflection in the price movement of the stock if there's a margin call. The only reflection in a stock that you could see if there was a margin call would probably be a different stock that they're liquidating from to gain cash. Because what a margin call is you're below the maintenance margin levels that your broker has set out for you. So what you can do is you can like deposit more cash or any qualifying collateral. You can deposit securities, or you can close out your position, which in that case is covering. The shorts are not going to do that until they literally run out of liquidity. So it's very possible that margin calls have been happening. We've seen JP Morgan, that unconfirmed article come out that says JP Morgan's doing these 7 times a day margin calls, but that also sounds very similar to what NSCC 002 is. Which is legally enforceable now. But again, we're not going to see the results of that. It could just be a slow liquidity drain that we don't see that's going on behind the scenes. And that's why I specifically think that there's going to be a really large wave of delevering, because they're not going to be able to maintain these margin requirements with the leverage that they have right now in their positions. You guys reloading when we hit 25, Christian? I don't know if we're going to get there. It's very hard to say where the price is headed, but I just buy whenever I can.
Yeah, I already,
what's up, bro?
I used my powder.
Your what?
I already snorted my, wait, what? I already used up all my powder.
Oh,
dry powder. You didn't hear me, so I was like,
oh my God. If Citadel is a market maker, they wouldn't margin call Citadel securities. Market makers are different than prime brokers. Market makers are just like the facilitators of transactions. And I'm pretty sure Citadel Securities is the market making arm, but I'm not. They have so many different like LLCs that I lose track of some of them. I follow. They buy a lot. Yeah. Let's see. If it does, I'm definitely buying more at that price. Yeah. Is Reddit down? I don't think so. I don't know why Reddit would be down. Sometimes they go down for maintenance. No, it looks fine. Will there be a vote count during AMC's next meeting? I would assume, since it's votes per shares, we would know a better count. Roberto, I would direct you to go watch Wes Christian's interviews on Matt Kors's channel and the Super Stunk channel. There's a very interesting dynamic that happens with these like voting processes, that the companies that actually facilitate the vote, if they receive in more votes than they're supposed to, and this has been documented in the past. Wes Christian, the naked short selling litigator, has like explained this, that if there's too many votes, they're receiving more than they should, they'll just trim off the top. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if because they have to make it fit legally with all of like like what's out there legally. Like, because if you just automatically see that there's a bunch of shares out there that should not exist, then it's like, well, we don't really know what to do from here. Yeah, but honestly, everybody vote regardless. Even with that 25 million share dilution vote off the table, still go vote. You have the right to do
still
it.
vote.
I don't care how you vote, just go vote.
Still important things in there. Where the hell is this guy? See you. Continue. I'm gonna find him. And got him. All right.
Oh, I think Hello Bliss got him. I don't know.
I got him.
There.
No. I got him.
Let's look. Ron Allen. Thank you, man, for all the super chats, man. You send in a lot of those. Thank you, man. I love this movement. Old, young, black, white, whatever. Doesn't matter. This movement has made me want to invest more and more besides just AMC and GME. Yeah, I'm going to be focusing on a lot more stuff after. Do I own Apple? I don't think so. I own a lot of AMD, though. But, like, this isn't, like, a college account. Like, this isn't, like, my stuff. How do we vote? You received an email, most likely. So check your spam, search for an email from your broker. It's going to be called like proxy materials. And you're going to vote through a website. I'm pretty sure it's called proxyvote.com. That's where it redirects you to.
Yeah, buddy. That is it. And there you go.
What?
What?
I just saw something I was like confused by. Market of the Apes.
Confusion.
They had to own before June 2nd. Okay, so Matt Kramer, it wasn't necessary. They had to have settled shares by June 2nd. The trades had to settle. So you had to buy either the Thursday or Friday before the next Tuesday because the market was closed that Monday. Hedgies manipulate everything to dip AMC and save money. This will end up with a I don't think so. I think they're going to lose a lot more than that. Christian, you guys think we are having a sell-off throughout the market? Eventually, it's going to get aggressive, I believe.
Rogue's raspy voice makes me think he snores.
I saw that.
Well, I do, and I talk in my sleep too a little bit sometimes.
Yes, Moat Q. Cool, calm, and collected, as TMI would say, for sure.
100%.
4.1 million plus strangers come together to change the world. Yeah, all that's really being asked for is a fair market. Somebody asked you, do you do push-ups in your sleep? No. Do you know why the whole market is down? My dog is yelling.
Liquidation.
Yep, being loud.
I mean, is the entire market down right now?
I mean, hold on. Oops, that's wrong. Oh, there it is right there.
Are you just checking the SPY and the...
Well, I'm going to try to. This is like not letting me do this. Come on now. Like not letting me pull up other stuff. That's weird. Ron Allen, thank you, man, for another super chat, man. You guys are so generous. GME NFT, what is the total potential effect of this? Just your opinion for the ape?
It's not just yours.
What?
It's not yours.
What's not yours?
It's Weeble.
Really?
Yeah, it's Weevil.
You're trying it too?
Yeah. It says load fail, please retry.
Yeah, Weeble is glitching right now, guys. So yeah, what the effect of the GameStop NFT would be? That dog's going bananas. You guys can hear him? That's funny.
Okay, mine's back up. We're good.
All right, I'll try.
That
I'll
was
probably just close it
kind of
out.
freaky. It's
Yeah,
like-
so if there's that NFT, there's the speculation that it would be paid out in terms of a dividend. And if it's a dividend, all shorts have to pay a dividend, like have to pay the value of that dividend. So it would, one, create an automatic loss for a lot of the shorts. And two, if they're only going to be issuing a certain amount of those specific like NFTs, they're going to know that, well, there's this many people who hold shares, but we know that we sent out this many NFTs. Why are people not getting them? It could potentially expose synthetics or naked shorting going on. But at the same time, I don't want everybody getting super hyped up about that. Weeble is working for you. Yeah, it's just glitching out for me. Like it works right here. I'll do this and then boom, nothing. So, but yeah, I saw the SPY was down a little bit today. But remember, everything's like trading near an all-time high. Like I think Amazon hit an all-time high today or yesterday. I lagged a little. Yeah, that happens. My Wi-Fi is atrocious. I need to figure that out. Maybe when I go to my apartment at school, it'll be better and I can get like an extender and like get my own Wi-Fi to make sure it's really good. So it'll be nice and crisp. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Let's keep it positive, everybody. No setting up fights. None of that. Yeah, being on SSR really does nothing. What did you say not to get hyped about? The GameStop NFT, we don't know when it's going to happen, and we don't exactly know what it is yet. We don't know if it's getting paid out as a dividend. We really don't know what the deal is with it. So it's just a wait and see situation. It's the same thing with the squeeze. When it happens, it happens. Adam Aaron should issue 2 movie tickets as a dividend. I mean, the thing is that most likely AMC makes the most money on their concessions. So if they were to do that, it would be it would probably be not a terrible ROI for them, but they're not going to do it because they're still in debt. What's on Reddit? Yeah, it's the token. The token has been out for a while, but it doesn't mean that it's getting paid out as a dividend yet. I've like seen the page where the token is. Like there's the tokenized version one, and then there's the NFT. There's a lot of interesting information circulating around. Yeah, and why people are so excited about it is because Overstock did something very similar, and that's what kicked off their squeeze. Derek, yep, you're right. It's just a basket of stocks. It's not enough to really, really, really make an effect. Yeah. Yeah, the whole tokenized stuff is interesting. Tough times don't last, tough people do. AMC apes. There we go. Yeah, also, here's something that I don't think a lot of people know. You guys know that AMC has a streaming service, right? It's called AMC On Demand. You can rent movies and watch movies and like give AMC revenue from your home. So if you don't want to go out to the theater and maybe you don't like the movies that are actually out there right now, let me pull it up. It's called AMC On Demand. Like I made a video about this and I don't think anybody really saw, like it was a while ago, but AMC On Demand is a real thing.
Is this the correct AMC though?
Yep.
Not AMC Networks?
No, look, ready right here. Boom.
Boom.
Top rentals. You can rent all these movies, new releases. There's a whole library of movies you can rent. So if you want to show your support for AMC, you could do this if you would like to.
Let me see the newest ones. It's the newest film that they have.
Yeah, this might be in theaters.
Yeah, Cruella is in theaters, and so is Quiet Place 2.
Let's look. Cruella. Let's see what we can do here. Get tickets. You can buy it.
So you can buy it to watch it.
You can also rent. Top rentals. Here we go.
Okay.
So you can just rent.
Click on the Godzilla one real quick.
Yeah. Let's see. Rent from $5.99. So you can rent movies.
That's dope.
So that's something that a lot of people know about.
I don't think they do. And you should push it out.
I did once.
Well, you should push it out again, and then I'll retweet it. That's pretty dope, though. I did not know that.
Yeah, because I was always thinking they were going to come out with like some sort of streaming service. Then I just looked for it and I was like, oh, they kind of already have one. And the thing is that I was speculating for a while that AMC eventually was going to move into the streaming space because they entered into that strategic partnership with Cinedigm, who is like now a streaming company. So they bought equipment. So they have the infrastructure. They have the customer base that could be coming in the future. But again, all speculation on that. We don't know where they're headed. Yeah, I'm surprised a lot of people didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I did not.
Cheaper than Prime and Apple TV for new movies. So if you guys didn't know, tweet it, Rogue. Somebody says.
I'm going to let Vix tweet it out, and then I'll retweet it. Credit where credit is due.
Yeah. The credit thing. I love honey walnut shrimp. Mr. Opio, that's like the second comment I've seen from you today, and neither of them were about Francis Ngannou. You're making progress, buddy.
Well, because you said that, now here comes the next comment.
Oh, boy. Tweet it. If I go tweet it right now, will you guys just go blow it up?
Yes.
All right.
Shame on Rogue. Now do push-up.
All right, here we go.
You guys didn't even know either. What do you mean? I knew about the AMC Investors Connect. You know, I know about the AMC Theaters app. You know, I don't know what you guys want from me.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Because this is good information.
There we go. It just went out. Let's see what happens.
You already got like 5 retweets. And time to blow it up.
You guys think TMI has a mask on right now? Probably. He is the masked investor. So whenever I think of TMI, he's masked up and investing.
Exactly. I mean, that's 100%. You don't even have to go any further in that conversation. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same. Oh, yeah.
The problem is AMC has not pushed their streaming service. Yeah, it's not like a membership thing. They can Oh, Kringle, what's up, man? We are winning against artificial intelligence because we have no intelligence. Boink. Hashtag dumb money.
Yeah. Kringle.
STV checked her DM.
Hippity bippity boo.
Interesting.
Who the hell is the cat?
This one, interesting. Oh yeah, Quad Zero. I'll take a look at that in a little bit. I don't have like the capability to have the sound play through my computer yet to all of you guys. So
See, guys, I don't know about that. I didn't know about it because I actually go to the AMC theater and go watch my movies. It's just what I do. You know?
make it make sense. It's psychological warfare, guys, as we've been talking about.
God. Well, just wait. You're gonna get some weird comments on your freaking post.
That's wait, Vix, why not? Wait, what did I say? Huh? I don't remember. AMC making it clap. Does anyone know? Yeah, I can look that up right now. The average loan time. We're gonna do some Ortex updates right here. Right here. It's going up still. The average days on loan is over 40. So when was 40 days ago? I don't know, like here, right around here. What was your question, Brian? I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't see a question. What is the real value? I don't know. What's the market cap of AMC right now? 16.77 billion. That's the value of AMC. Is this guy a mute? No. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, am I muted?
No, you're good.
You're good. You're good.
Ron
Both
Allen,
good.
thank you for the super chat, man. You used to be able to see Citadel working times when they were 24 hours, see them working weekends and night. They just stopped it. Interesting. Ooh. That's very interesting. I wonder why. Are you guys adding on with these dips? Yeah.
Listen, I don't have any more dry powder. Wish I did, but I don't. Oh, yeah.
All right, now you guys are just messing with me, and that's not fun.
No, dude, if I can hear you, then they can hear you.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna believe me or the chat?
That's true. Hey, sometimes it goes weird on the transfer to YouTube. Do you think they've just hit us with everything they have? I think they hit us with a lot of it. Oh, TikTok VN Music. Thank you for that super chat, man. Really appreciate it. To all the shills and paper hands, y'all can have a taste of these. Oh boy, nuts. OG Diamond Hand right here. AMC to the moon. Gotta get some laughter in here. all right.
Bro,
we're closing in on
pause.
half hour. We got
the
like
long pause.
7 minutes left.
Hey, did you send
power half hour?
Does he have the invite?
Who, TMI?
Yeah.
I think he does, Rogue.
Okay, perfect.
Rogue, look up.
What up, buddy?
What the?
What's going on,
What he
guys?
said?
Yeah, I heard him just now. I was like, "Is he the invite?" I was like, "Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do."
Bro, you actually just startled the fuck out of me. I threw my phone, dude.
What is going on, guys?
He said, "Look up." I see someone in a dark room. I just throw my phone.
Ooga booga investor.
Oh yeah, TMI. I thought of something like that. AMC. I don't think a lot of people realize that they have a streaming service. Not like a streaming. They have like a rent on demand service that I don't think a lot of people know about. So if they want to support the company, they can just
I will admit I did not know that.
I know it's gonna be interesting. So they actually bought the company with the streaming service. You know who told me that? Learning.
Cinedigm? The strategic partnership with Cinedigm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, bought the rights, not bought the company. You're right.
Yeah, I think it was like an equipment deal.
Yeah, because they were going. I think they were going to go out of business. Like
Wow.
it was a rough time for a lot of people, you know.
Mhm.
So it's very interesting. Oh, shout out to everybody in the live chat. I missed a few of those messages, guys. My apologies. Shout out to you guys. What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good night. I saw you guys. Sorry, with Review Dork. How was
Yeah,
that?
that was fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
He
cool.
we're gonna get him back on for sure.
Nice. I didn't hear too much. I saw it. I didn't hear too much of it. It looked like he was dropping knowledge.
Oh, 100%.
Good man. Did not know they had a streaming service. Wow, dropping jewels. Yeah. So, did you guys talk about any updates from any other companies today?
The
GameStop?
GS.
No.
What?
Well, just say it.
Huh?
Oh, I did not say that.
Oh,
You want to
okay.
go into it?
I don't know too much about it. I was trying to get caught up, but yeah. So apparently Netflix is gonna have some sort of gaming service going on.
Mhm.
So the speculation continues now. Is there some sort of connection here? I don't know. Is there any way that there can be some sort of synergy between the two? I don't know.
Who knows?
That would be more so between both companies, right? Gaming and streaming. It's just like it seems like they're fitting right in the middle.
Right.
Of
Yeah, that could be a good partnership.
what both those companies are trying to do. Yeah, so I'm just wondering now, like, can Netflix have its own theaters, and can GameStop have its own, gaming online streaming service? We can watch gaming on Netflix through GameStop. I don't know.
That would be cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation going on right now, so we'll see.
Ron Allen, thank you, man, for the last Ape Together event, Rogue Push-Up Challenge. Vix, I am messing up your perfect hair. And TMI's mask is coming off.
Oh, do you guys tell people about KC?
No, not yet.
GS?
I haven't heard anything about GS.
Goldman Sachs?
Yeah, Goldman Sachs.
That was just the liquidations that they disclosed in their earnings.
No, I'm talking about GameStop.
Oh. Goldman Sachs. You could just say GME.
Well, he kept saying GS, so I was just like, I don't even know if we're
Bro,
talking about the same thing
hold
anymore.
on a second. That's because you said something. You messaged that in the chat, I thought. You're like, did you hear anything about GS or something?
Oh, I probably did. You're right.
I'm
Okay.
like,
Yeah, so it's TMI's fault again.
always.
So wait, hold on.
Are we
just
announcing it?
Is any? Well, I already tweeted it out.
Are we gonna just say it then?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's up to Shut the Vix. It's his channel.
Let's do it.
Drop the bomb, baby.
All right, go ahead.
We are going to be doing a meetup with a lot of different creators in Kansas. Where is it? Leawood, Kansas. The dates. What is it? The dates? 28th June. I think is when we're going.
28th,
29th, 30th.
30th. Yeah.
Yep. So we're all going to be in Kansas.
We're going to Kansas.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
No place like. It's funny. That's the home of AMC.
It is.
Just for those of you guys who didn't know. So, who's in Kansas, people? Who is in Kansas?
Yeah, who's in Kansas?
Or who's down for a long ass drive? I'm pretty sure this is a free meetup. Like, I don't think we're charging anybody anything. I think it's just like.
Yeah, we're just kind of going.
It's just a meetup.
Yeah, just making sure. I was like, we should probably tell people if there's any. Like, I don't think there's any tickets. I think there's
No, we're not
private
to our meetup. I don't like.
No, but tickets for the movies though. Like, there's a movie, a private
Oh,
room
yeah,
that they're
yeah,
offering
mate.
too.
Oh,
Are
cool.
they?
It's I don't know if it's a private theater that we're renting out, and then we're gonna have like watch a movie with the rest of the fans or the subs or the apes.
That would be awesome.
But
Was
I think-
that
I
was that
think
mentioned
that was
in
an
a
option, I
tweet?
think.
Yeah, it was one of the options. It was one of the questionnaires.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Off topic. Locks versus Dipsit versus August 3rd. Okay, Raymond, I see you. I see what you're on right now. Raymond's from New York. It's just a guess, Raymond. Just a guess. Come to Philly.
You know who's in Philly?
I know who's in Philly.
I do know who's in Philly.
Quack, 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 quack. That sounded like you were gonna hork something up there, buddy. What time is it? What time is it?
Oh, you have 1 minute. You have
9:29?
1 minute.
Okay,
Don't say it.
all
Don't
right.
say it.
I was about to say.
I know.
Was he
I
a
know
spitter?
exactly where you were going with that.
I was about to say.
Spit?
Not that time yet, Rogue. Not that time yet. 30
You
seconds.
got
mean?
like 1 minute.
30
STV has got another
seconds.
incredibly important question.
He's a
Hey, I didn't say it.
spitter.
Oh my god. No, we got that. We got that. That was the match from Philly. That's the Quack. That's the Ducks. That's where
Quack,
that's where we're
quack.
going on just now.
What?
I'm in Maine, but don't come to Maine. I want all the camping spots to myself and no trash.
Oh man, Becky said she's going. I don't know where you're from, but that could be a long drive. Be careful, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's far.
Yeah.
Only if you can,
Don't tell anybody where we're staying either. Keep that part low key.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
Yeah,
anybody following
because
us
we
home.
don't even know where we're staying yet.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
It's a good way to put it, Rogue.
I like that. Yeah.
Stop.
It's gonna be a lot
Drop.
of random people in Kansas. No one's
Yeah.
gonna be from Kansas.
Yeah.
You're like, are you from Kansas? It's like, nah. It's like, what are we doing
We're
in
not in
Kansas?
Kansas
It's like, I don't know. We
anymore.
just decided. I don't know. We were just told to come to Kansas.
Yeah, we
That's
were just
really
like,
the extent of it. We're like, all right, we'll travel. Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and go into that cornfield. It's
So
fine.
who's going? So people who are going to be there. We're going to be there. Short Face is going to be there. Rogue's going to be there. The Review Dork's going to be there. Jackson Hunter's going to be there. I'm going to be there. And we don't know who else may make a stop by, but we could have some other guests pop
I like
by.
this Nacho guy. Nacho said, "Don't be scared. You have a rogue." Damn right.
We have a rogue.
I like that.
Yeah, like the one.
He's like the
the one
Hulk. It's
scene.
like, well, we have a Hulk.
Yeah. Like, we have a Hulk. We have a rogue.
Y'all got to live stream the event.
Oh, so yeah,
It
we're
would have been
definitely-
funny if we didn't tell anybody and then just popped on live. And then you guys are just actually here because we all live together. And we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope. I don't think Matt's gonna be there. He also streams all day, so I don't know how he would go there because it's Wednesday to Friday.
Yeah.
But let's see here. What are we looking at here? We are looking at 3 days, potentially 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll be in another location before, but maybe not.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Possible.
You should wear GoPros.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be vlogging the whole thing. I'm gonna be vlogging you guys are gonna get vlog updates like twice a day.
You can have cameras in our faces the entire time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be vlogging nonstop. If you guys want to see how we get wild,
Yeah, I don't know if we can get. Well, I'm gonna be eating barbecue.
yeah, it's gonna be buck wild. Just us eating barbecue the whole time. Just a mess.
I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
STV, I envision one of the reasons you're holding is because once upon a time your parents didn't give you all the cinnamon toast crunch you wanted, and you were like, never again.
You can't fucking read.
It was cut off, and the chat moved, so I can't That's what I say. I literally tell you guys I can't read.
Becky's like, can you get wild in Kansas though? I don't know. I don't know. Can you get wild in Kansas?
I mean, if it's Kansas City, like there's a football.
I don't
team
know,
there.
man.
I'm guessing there's something.
None of us know what there is to do in Kansas.
We're just going to be doing the same thing that we do, just at a different location, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna see me out. You guys are not gonna see me out. And if you guys do see me out, you're not gonna know. It's just gonna be a number.
Put on
Just
its
gonna-
invisibility cloak.
That's it. Like Harry
Also,
Potter.
Y'all know what time it is. It's the power half hour. Let's
There
do
we
it.
go. So are you
Phenomenal.
so who's asking about spitting what?
Hey, nobody heard. I didn't hear any of that.
No, Rogue
You
was
mean-
saying it.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
boy,
he was
Rogue.
saying. I was saying it because I heard, over here acting like a duck. I guess.
I don't know if that was a duck sound.
Nah, that
It
was pre power half hour. It's immunity pre. Anything
okay.
past power half hour, it's fair game, but you get the
Oh.
statute of limitations before.
Dude just brought out the statute of
So-
fucking limitations.
So take this in. Someone offered this is not, I don't think, I'm not going to take it as a real offer, right? But when you have shills offering money to people to say sell,
Mhm.
it's getting to a different kind of game now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's becoming more real.
Like-
Becoming real.
It's
Like-
stupid. It's nuts.
Yeah, we don't even know how legit that is, but like that's crazy.
Right.
You also try. I feel like try canes. Find a doctor. Wait. Hold on.
You all should try cans. Find a doctor that
So we
would.
talk about psychological warfare and how this is germane to it. Thanks for the super chat, Ron Allen. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a retired doctor, like a psychiatrist, that used to work at a hedge fund, which would be very interesting to talk to them.
What happened just now? Hedge funds are disseminating. Whoa, hey, don't type that stuff, man. That shit, that gets.
Whoa, hey, oh, hey.
Yeah, be careful, because that will get. Yeah. Just be
Where was
careful.
that?
I know what you mean, and I know you don't mean harm to anybody, but just make sure those words don't get associated with this channel.
I don't even see that message.
Don't look for it. Don't look for it.
You don't see it.
Don't look for it. Don't
You're-
look for it.
he's
Don't
a-
look
no,
for it.
I'm just reading the chat.
He's a little
No, he's looking
freaking
for it.
savage, is what he
No,
is.
I hid one. I can't see it. I'm just.
He's a
reading the chat.
savage. He said, "Oh, what are you talking about? It's not even there." Oh god.
Good man.
You guys on
You faked me out.
Nah,
Do you think?
not anymore?
So guys, we can't offer a dividend until we're out of being net negative. We can't be net in debt, right? So we can
Right.
still have debts, but we just have to be cash positive on the books. So once that happens, then they can offer a dividend, not before. Which is interesting. I like. Let me ask you guys a question. And feel free, live feed, to just jump in where you guys feel fit. I feel like you guys would do that anyways. I don't have to tell you guys to do that. You guys would be like, shut up. So, is it possible to have a discussion around the share dilution?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Is it possible to have a discussion around the share dilution?
Like the previous one or like a different one?
Like the very, very first one.
Which one was that? That wasn't the 43, right? There was like a 20.
Oh, the 500 million.
500 million.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that one.
Yeah, it's off the table, so might as well, sure.
So would that mean that we would have been net positive?
In terms of our debt,
Yeah.
maybe not, because of I don't think they were trying to offer those shares until 2022. That was one of the
No, that was an amendment that we made based on
yeah, okay. So but at that price, where were we at, like 10 when that was happening?
Yeah, roughly it's 850 to 1050, roughly around there. We could have touched 14. We could have touched 14 already. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But roughly around that time.
Yeah, so that would be like 5 billion. That pretty much takes out the debt.
Completely.
Getting that.
Well, if we did that, immediately we could have offered a dividend.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, but at the same time, then there would be 500 more million shares off, like that make up the float, correct?
Correct. So it would have been
So
one
you
of those
wouldn't
things
really
where,
own the float at that point.
so I'm not sure exactly how it would be dispersed into the market, but it would have been a free for all. Like this can't happen. But this is just like no one's really talking about this, and I'm really just looking back like, okay, you can't really say as a CEO, let me dilute the shares, and I'll fuck up the hedge funds. You can't say that. But if you if you think about it, if we gave them the shares ahead of time, would they have been able to give a dividend? They would have been cash positive, give a 1 cent dividend, and then just freak out every single short that was in the market. Like they would have potentially diluted the hell out of the shares, but it would have been given to these different companies as cash advance to pay off debts. So they wouldn't have gone directly to the market. Now those companies could have sold, and retail could have bought as we typically do. But I'm just thinking back because now I'm looking at it like, okay, now we're telling them again they cannot dilute these shares, and I'm cool with no share dilution. I know how the FUD works, but I'm thinking, I'm just trying to find a solution here. I'm like, okay, can we force these guys out of their socks? And is there a way that they can legally tell us that they would do a dividend if they ever got cash positive?
I think there's a way, probably. But damn, that was a lot.
I know. When it hit me last night, I was like, "No, I'm not going to sleep for the rest of the night."
I think you're right, because you're talking about if they raise that cash, then they would have been able to pay off their debt
immediately. Because if not immediately, then whenever they did that, it's what, 2 weeks or 3 weeks until the earnings, which they could have announced that they could have done the dividend. You know what I mean? Like it's just a question. Because now I'm thinking not about how we might have made a mistake in the past, but moving forward, we have to really look at these decisions from an investor's perspective a bit differently. Like you can't just think just from our like get money now perspective. We have to think about how can we actually work with AMC to, one, if they want their shares, how can them getting shares help us? What we should have asked was, we'll give you guys as many shares you guys want if you guys immediately go cash positive and get a dividend. How many shares do you guys need? Like that's the questions we should be asking AMC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the number you guys need for us to put on this share vote? Let's get that number. Let's vote it. Let's get cash positive. Make sure whoever you sell it to signs some sort of agreement that they can't sell the shares for 12 months. Or 12 months or X amount of dollars, and then let's fucking go. Like, we have a share vote coming up at the end of the month in 2 weeks. Can we put it back on the list? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like there's questions to be asked out there, but at the same time, I do think this is a dip before the rip. So
yeah, I think you're right on that one too.
When you guys were saying like it's looking bad out here, I was just like, this is who dips the stock this is just shorting, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, like who spends that much money to dip the stock like that? We can't even sell, and like the vast majority of retail can't even sell. So this is just a mental game.
Yeah, get connected with Trey and talk to Adam Aaron.
It's funny you said that.
Ask him a hypothetical.
I'm gonna seriously do that. I just need to go do some more research to see, what that would look like. I was
laughing to make it seem like it, I was joking, but I was serious.
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, look, we know they just doubled down.
Yeah.
Like, can we give them a quick pump fake? A pump fake, like when you're playing basketball, for people who don't know, you fake like you're gonna go up. The opposing guy jumps, and then when they go up, you wait a little bit. On the way down, then you jump. Like, can we pump fake them? We're 2 weeks before the actual vote now. Let's put the shares back on. Let's double the amount, and then let's say, okay, cool. Listen, we approve this. The next day, boom, dividend.
Yeah, the issue is that it's going to drop the price, and people hate the fact that the price drops. Like,
I know, but look at the price right now.
On the same page like that we are, and that the only thing has changed is just the price that we're seeing on the screen. There's nothing different, but a lot of people are like, oh my god, I'm losing like money right now.
Right, but take this in. The price is dropping. Most of us aren't selling, right?
Right.
The only thing that I would have to say is we would have to, and this part is just speculation, I have no idea if it's even possible, if we would have to make sure that whoever received those shares couldn't sell them for 12 months or until 2022. Like whatever companies got them, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. It's not a realistic solution, guys. It's just a discussion to kind of see, like, these
right.
are things.
No, you're good.
These are things you guys think about.
Right.
Oh, right. Quiet period. Flip. Yeah. Quiet period.
Ron Allen voted yes for the 25 million because it would help the stock, or it would help the company most likely. AA is the man when it comes to business strategy. I would agree.
Hey, what do you mean quiet period?
Like before earnings.
Yeah, before earnings, you
Oh,
can't say anything to hint at anything really. You get really slapped in the wrist. Like that kind of slap in the wrist is the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's there's positives and negatives to like everything. Like, yeah, it would be positive for the long run if we got those shares, paid off the debt, issued the dividend, done deal. But
yeah,
how are you going to convince 4.1 million people to allow you to like?
Well, this is the thing. He can't say. I don't think he can say, "Give me the shares, I'll give you a dividend." I don't think that can be said. But I think I can speculate about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't.
can.
I just don't think anyone really brought that up. Right. So I don't like. I'm not gonna take this to Twitter or bring it up.
Right.
But it's just these are the kind of thoughts I think we need to start thinking outside the box. Like, what else can we do on our end in the meantime? Point blanks don't like being emptied.
Point is banks.
Point is banks. I'm seeing blanks. See, look what happened. Now I can't read.
Dude, it's hard when the chat's like moving and you're like, I'm trying to read it as it goes.
Let me see here.
My dog is freaking out about the rain.
Oh, that's the worst. Rain and fireworks.
Oh yeah, like 4th of July. It's like, oh, can you please shut up? I'm trying to sleep. He goes nuts at the fireworks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He howls at sirens, I think, sometimes.
He feels bad for people in the ambulance.
Yeah. Who shoots blanks? Is this restream? No, this is live. The restream's just the service that we use. They should really change the name. Cause I get questions like that every single stream.
I know. You know what though? You can like premiere movies on videos on Restream through to YouTube.
Yeah, I think you told me about that. Well, you can also just premiere it on YouTube, right? If you just like hit premiere.
Yeah, but I don't know when Restream was made, but it could have been made to premiere videos first, and then they switched to live after. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but that could be where the name came from.
Right.
Then again, they should just move with the times and call it live stream. Like
exactly. Like, why
it was probably taken. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna pay that much for it. It's okay. Destroy the banks. I'm with that.
Where are we gonna put our money?
One.
Mattress.
Oh my gosh, I heard some stories about a fire. Older people.
What?
Oh man, yeah, hiding banknotes in their house.
Ooh.
Yikes. Guys, don't use a mattress. I don't care what your grandmother says. Don't use a mattress, okay? No matter where you invest your money, it'll be better than using the mattress. I promise you that.
Yeah. Did Matt mess up an interview? Not in my opinion, no.
No, he didn't.
So there's a lot. Okay, so I think this is the biggest thing. I think this is the part where I'm with you guys 100%. I think it was a good interview. That being said, the timing could not have been worse. Just because the audience wasn't ready for that. Mm-hmm. And that's not on him.
Yeah.
It's just in hindsight looking back, and you don't know this until you know this, right? In hindsight looking back, I think what the audience needed was a 5-minute in real time conversation about what was about to take place. Because there was it's unfair the way people treated him after that interview.
100%.
It's unfair the way people it's not unfair the way people reacted. I cannot judge someone based on their reaction. I just need to give people the opportunity to fully understand what's happening first. And I think that part was missed. Right?
Yeah, so, I thought he had some good info, and people every single time somebody in the finance world who's in the money management space comes on and starts talking about their strategy, what they do, it's not the same as the ape strategy. And people tend to be like, he's a shit, get him off the it's like, oh, relax, just listen to what he has to say, the information. He's obviously most likely not trying to come on and be like, AMC's terrible.
Exactly. But the thing is this, right? this conversation happening before that stream would have been helpful. Because
True.
it's just
but
looking at the audience now we know that they need more context. Whether we like it or not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's just what it is. And
I
it
guess
sucks sometimes, but sometimes you're like, okay, you know what? So you're not going to look at this objectively. Okay, fine. Now it's my job to either find a better time to do it or put context behind it. But I don't think it was great to understand what the opposition is thinking. Like if you're playing sports and the other team's like, here, look my playbook. You're like, okay, yeah, hell yeah, I want to look at your playbook. Like, you know what I mean? You're
yeah,
not gonna
no,
say,
exactly.
I don't want to see it. No, I want to see the playbook. But then some people are like, don't show the playbook before our game. It's like, wait, what? Show me the playbook anytime you want. But then some people just didn't get it. So it's like, all right, it's all right.
I do know that I was seeing from I think back in your live stream earlier, TMI, someone said something about, I guess the guy like pretty much said that the squeeze already happened, and that's why everyone was like upset.
Who said that?
But again,
The guy
that's
said
like
that?
rumors.
I honestly haven't even watched the full interview.
I haven't watched it either,
I watched
but
5 minutes of it,
that's
and I
what
was like,
people were
okay,
saying.
I got enough of it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I was like, okay, well, I don't think I want to watch the rest of this.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Stupid question.
like
What is
we're busy
FD?
too. It's honestly.
I think Mason Lean says, what is FD? I think if you saw FD, someone might have meant to say FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's FUD.
Yeah, or if it's like the Wall Street bets, like YOLO random options.
Oh.
Does anyone that was actually watching that interview, did he say something about what I just said? Like, basically, it's over and it's, done and over with?
I didn't see that, but again, I don't think I watched the whole thing either.
Right.
I just saw the reaction, and I was like, I don't really like how people are reacting to this.
But and that's the thing, right? It's like you're right, but now we know that. Would you do the same thing?
Have somebody like him on?
Yeah, without prepping the audience.
No.
That's because now we know. Like him doing that taught me.
We're all learning. Like we're all like going through it together. Like we're all learning. Like
but
how do we know? Like before that happens, how do we know?
You don't.
I watched him, and now I know. Like that's
right.
Now we all know now, right? So it's like people who are frustrated understand that now that you have voiced that opinion, we know.
Exactly.
That's it. And mind you, I disagree with you, but at least now I know how you feel, so we can work to make it better.
Right. Chris Raymer's got a comment for you, TMI. This is for TMI. Algo shows tomorrow 2 p.m. Central for reversal. Mark this and remember, TMI.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Who's that?
Chris Raymer.
Oh, this guy was he's on one. I like him. Okay. Chris Raymer said, sorry, what time?
2 Central, so I'm pretty sure that's
like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
EST. Let's see here. 2 Central for reversal. When have we seen reversal before? Let me go to the 30-minute. You said 2 o'clock, right? Okay. When have we seen a dip? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but they said that when we hit 26 months ago, then we hit 72. It's like, yeah, nobody knows. Nobody can tell you that it's over or that it's going to happen tomorrow. Like, nobody knows.
So hold on. No, it's not over. If 2 CT is 3 EST, I have it for 12:30 to 1 p.m. EST. Just FYI, I have it during the lunch break when it's supposed to be slow. That's when I have a reversal. So I will see your 3 p.m. with my 12:30 to 1:30 p.m.
And I'll raise you a post-market. TikTok VN Music, thank you. I have no doubt we will win. Little Ken will receive millions of ape stool samples sent to him along with a basket of crayons and bananas.
I love it.
Hey, it is Power Half Hour. We gotta let it fly.
We didn't even get crazy. Yeah, we started talking about Chris Renner says, okay, all right, I see you. We didn't even get crazy. So someone asked me today on my Twitch channel, FYI, guys, if you guys are on Twitch, feel free to tune in. I was playing real music today on Twitch.
Oh, really?
Biggie, Tupac. I was playing Jay-Z, Outkast. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
And no. Well, I guess I'm not like certified yet. I don't even know how the hell to do that yet, but we'll figure it out. Someone asked me today a question, and I don't know if I can ask you guys this question. So I'm just gonna say, peaches or melons?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, well, up to you guys. Take your time. Rogue, I want to know, man. I want to know. It doesn't have to be anybody else. It could still be wifey. I'm just asking a question.
What?
I think
What is
I think I'm gonna go peach.
peach?
What about you, TMI?
I like fruits. That was my answer.
I like fruits too.
I like
I
fruits.
think if that's an option,
I
like
actually do
fruit.
like peaches. Peaches are good.
I do like fruits.
Look at all the peaches in the chat right now. Can we get some peaches in the chat? Oh man.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left to be reckless. So
I just wanted to start things off on the right track there. Peach is like crazy over here. Someone said kiwi. I don't even know what that means.
yeah, I don't know what that would go. Some cantaloupe. Yeah.
Cantaloupe.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but TMI said he likes fruits. So do you like Kenny?
No. Never have I ever liked Kenny. Thank you for that, though, buddy.
Clip it. Oh. See, it's always TMI's fault.
Hey, man, I had to bring the
Tacos.
pain. Oh, wow.
What would a taco be?
Oh, come on now. Tacos, you know.
Okay.
No? What do you put in a taco?
Huh?
What do you put in a taco?
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. You're like lettuce, and then
Sour cream, guac,
See,
salsa.
even the sour guy. Exactly. A lot of sauces.
Dude, I'm
Let's
not
see
gonna
here.
lie though, I like sauces are like my favorite thing.
You try and get it off and started.
No,
Okay.
like I'm not even
Sauces,
kidding.
alright.
Like Chipotle ranch. Like I'm a whole sauce person. You could have like a decent meal,
Bro,
but you
I
have
think
some
everyone is
fried
hearing this
sauces, it
completely
makes
different
it the
than what
best.
you're saying right now.
Yeah,
No,
what
I
did you
don't.
just say?
I'm talking about like eating food.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Whoa,
You're talking about
hey.
eating something.
Oh, hey. This guy said he needs a bib. Okay. Okay. This guy says he's gonna be eating barbecue. I don't even know what you meant anymore when you said barbecue. I don't think
Some brisket.
sausage is food in some states.
Oh boy.
Cheese and duck. Yeah, it got really left just now. Someone said WTF. It's like, yep. Are you mentioning?
This is what happens.
This is the power half hour.
We feed into all the wild stuff in the comments in the live chat in the last half hour, and we have 2 minutes left, so you guys better crank it up.
Yep, and then we got that one thing.
Yeah, we got to do that after.
Is that today?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is it right now?
No,
like
it's
a couple
in a little
minutes.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I am not gonna lie, I did not know that, but it's okay. It's cool.
Well, now you do.
Because I said I was with it, so we are with it.
Perfect.
All right.
He goes boring.
Just straight up boring.
Okay, so hold on. All right. So if you guys, it's 2 minutes left. So here are some crazy questions. If you guys are ready,
Oh boy.
the AMC community is gonna really get to know you guys.
Oh jeez.
Wait,
All
what?
right, listen. If I'm gonna ask these questions, I'm gonna need some rockets in the chat really quickly.
Yeah, everybody still keep it respectful though in the chat.
Oh, I said rockets in the chat.
No.
I think I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this
keep it
to boost
respectful,
my. I'm gonna boost my ego real quick. Eric Bissell says Rogue. I've been watching. Damn it. No.
Is it gone now?
No, it's gone. Where'd it go?
I've got it. Rogue, I've been watching you on the show for a few weeks now, and I got to admit, you're a sexy human being. I bet STV is jealous of your dashing good looks.
Why,
There we
thank
go.
you.
There we
Oh,
go.
no, 1 minute left, TMI.
All right, so whipped cream or chocolate?
Chocolate. I'm lactose intolerant. Chocolate.
There's like pills for that.
Wait, come on, STV, let's go.
I feel like this is just a weird question to answer.
Wait, I mean,
He's like,
you gotta figure it out. It's for your channel.
It's,
The people
it's
want to
10.
know.
Oh, it's 10. We ended power half hour.
I knew it. I knew he was doing it.
This
All
guy's
right,
so
guys.
central.
Thanks so much for coming in. Power half hour always gets wild. We're gonna have Review Dork back on again. Again, I feel like you guys know who these guys are by now, but TMI, the Masked Investor on YouTube, Masked_investor on Twitter and Instagram. We got Rogue the Legacy, one word, on YouTube, and then Rogue the Legacy on Twitter. Somebody says Vix is jealous of Rogue's real ID. I'm 22, so it's fine.
That's hilarious. Actually.
And then there's me. I feel like you guys kind of understand who I am by now. If not, I'm Short the Vix. Thanks for coming.
Get him.